What is up everybody, and today we're gonna be doing another video, although it's gonna be a different video because this time we will not be doing the usual frag movies or the continuation of the Valorant and CSGO funny moments, but instead we will be doing a tutorial on how to master clutching on B Site Mirage. So here's a familiar scenario. It is a 1v3 situation and you have just planted the bomb on default B. And you're figuring out where the enemies are and predicting where they will push out, and you have decided to take the very risky play of pushing in a specific spot without getting necessary info, and you lose. But luckily I'm here to show you my tips and tricks when it comes to clutching. Not only that, I will be showing you a replay of me clutching and try to analyze how I won the clutch. So first things first, after you get the plant, the first thing that I would recommend is you would like to keep holding in default. Not in short, not in bench, not in van, not even outside market window area, because clutching is also an information gathering game. You want to take fights that has a high potential of you winning, but it is also a risk taking venture, so you want to risk something to gain something, just like you want to risk staying in default to gain more information on where your enemies are. Another thing that you may ask is, Onoa, but wouldn't you be exposed to short? As long as you hug default, you are not exposed in short. However, you would be exposed to apartments though, but it's already an afterplant situation, and people in high ranks such as Master Guardian mostly don't take apartments when it comes to retaking unless they want risks. They would run in apartments, and most likely you would hear the guys pushing from apartments, and people would want to clear angles to minimize risks. Here is also another note that I would like to leave. When it comes to clutching also, you may also want to minimize fights into 1v1s and try to make the enemy as confused as possible. And it plays almost perfectly when it comes to holding from default area. coldzera is one example of a pro player who holds from default B and wins clutches because of how he plays out his clutches from default B Mirage. You may want to check this video for more information. Now I will be showing you a clip or replay of me clutching from default B, and we will try to analyze later on.
Check backside! Check backside, bro!
Clear, fucking clear.
Go market, go, just push. Be careful.
Come on. Good job, man.
So it's a 2v3 situation wherein we just push the site and I am trying to plant the bomb. The first thing that you would want to do first in this situation is to check back site to make sure that the site is cleared for a safe plant. Although I could have said it more nicely, my team has already called that it was clear. Second thing, after I planted, I told my teammate to try to push market. You'd want to capitalize on your teammate's low HP to gather more information, whether there are CTs pushing for market or whether they are going for the long run into short or B apps. And from there, he killed one guy in market door, but he gets raided after he calls for 2 market, which is already good information for me to play out. Now it is already a 1v2 situation, and I know that both CTs are in market. So I played the sound cues and shifted to prepare to pre-fire into backside. But both of them have pushed into the site, and one of them has decided to defuse while the other checks apartments. So I swing to kill the diffuser and see the guy above van immediately after the kill, in which I swing back to finish it all up. So these are some advices that you can use in playing in any rank whatsoever, as long as you know how to play and use it smartly and strategically to your own advantage. So remember, when you find a Mirage game and you're stuck in a 1v whatsoever situation in B Site Mirage, you know what will be your next game. And I hope you guys enjoyed and learned from that video, and don't forget to like and subscribe because part 3 is in the works now, and as usual, have a nice day everyone.